Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. WWE star Drew McIntyre was in the middle of a huge misunderstanding. Former WWE superstar Shanky Singh recently spoke about a hilarious incident involving the Scottish Warrior. Drew and Shanky worked during the latter's stint with WWE. In fact, the two stars had a memorable in-ring exchange on the July 19, 2021 edition of Raw. McIntyre was irate after Jinder Mahal, Shanky, and Veer Mahan cost him the Money in the Bank briefcase. He unleashed a vicious volley of chair shots on the 7-footer, leaving him writhing in pain in the ring. During an exclusive chat with Sportskeeda Wrestling, Singh recalled being at Jinder Mahal's wedding in Calgary. He mentioned that several other wrestlers, including Drew, were dancing at the wedding. However, Shanky was pulled aside by a gentleman who forbade him from dancing with McIntyre, reminding him of the brutal chair shots. "I attended Jinder's wedding reception in Calgary. Drew McIntyre was there. Heath Slater too from 3 Megabytes. All of those wrestlers were there." He continued, "Jinder was finally getting married. Even Drew was dancing. Suddenly this elderly man comes and takes me to the side. He asked me why I was dancing when Drew hit me with steel chairs. I explained it's part of a storyline. He asked me not to dance." WWE's huge mistake with John Cena revealed. Watch here. Shanky Singh explained the nature of the business to the man, and later, Drew McIntyre also apologized to him. The star mentioned that they all had a good laugh about it. Singh also conveyed his regards to the new couple. So, later on, Drew thought this man was angry. "I explained the situation and he laughed so hard. He went and apologized and said sorry, it wasn't my fault. That was great for me. I really enjoyed Jinder's wedding. I hope he remains happy and healthy, this new couple." Drew McIntyre is currently gearing up for a huge match against Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship. The two megastars will face off at WrestlePalooza on Saturday. Prityash is a WWE news writer for Sportskeeda Wrestling, who started watching wrestling in the later part of the Attitude Era. Although he holds a bachelor's degree in engineering, Prityash was a creative writer for his college, and his flair for creativity and love of pro wrestling eventually led him to the journalism field. After an initial stint in 2016 to 2017, he has been writing regularly for Sportskeeda since 2021. As someone who loves and respects the business, he prides himself on factual, clean, and ethical reporting, free of plagiarism and AI usage. One of the ways he ensures this is by transcribing videos that he reports on. Prityash had the privilege of interviewing superstar Matt Hardy in his career so far, although his favorite wrestler is CM Punk, as he relates to his straight-edge philosophy. When he is not reporting news, he loves reading and collecting WWE action figures. He currently owns over 500 wrestling figures and merchandise. Drew McIntyre has become one of WWE's most beloved superstars in recent years thanks to his dominant in-ring presence and charismatic personality outside the squared circle, but even the Scottish Warrior is not immune to awkward and hilarious moments during his public appearances. The two-time WWE champion was recently caught in a funny mix-up that instantly went viral among fans, leading to laughs across the wrestling community and even sparking an apology from McIntyre himself. What makes the story even more entertaining is that a former WWE star who was directly connected to the incident has now spoken exclusively about what really happened and revealed the humorous way Drew made things right. McIntyre has been making several promotional appearances as WWE continues its global expansion, and while meeting fans at a recent event, he accidentally confused a fan sign and reference as something completely different from what it was intended to be. According to eyewitnesses, a fan brought a large poster featuring a catchphrase made famous by a former WWE star. Drew misread the message and assumed it was about him responding in a totally serious manner, only to realize moments later that the sign was actually honoring the other wrestler. The awkward pause that followed quickly turned into laughter from the crowd, as Drew's mistake was too hilarious to ignore. Showing his light-hearted side, the Scottish Warrior joked that he had been hit in the head too many times, which might have caused the blunder. Fans immediately recorded the clip and shared it themselves for some earth-shaking. Across social media, where it exploded within hours, many praised McIntyre for how gracefully and humorously he handled the situation, turning what could have been an embarrassing slip into one of the most memorable highlights of the event. The twist in the story came when the former WWE star, who was actually being referenced on the fan sign, responded to the mix-up. The star, who now works outside WWE, revealed exclusively that Drew personally reached out afterward with a message of apology. clarifying that he never meant to overshadow the moment or take credit for a phrase that was not his. The ex-superstar laughed off the situation, confirming that they shared a light-hearted exchange about the incident and appreciated the fact that McIntyre showed such humility in reaching out. According to the former talent, Drew's apology was not even necessary, but it spoke volumes about the type of person he is behind the scenes. Many fans already view McIntyre as a locker room leader, and this story only reinforced that image. What could have been a moment of ego was instead handled with class and respect, which is why Drew continues to be admired by both colleagues and fans alike. Insiders also believe that this moment shows just how sharp McIntyre's connection with the WWE Universe really is, because even in moments of mistake, he finds a way to bring people closer together, whether through laughter or sincerity. It is part of the reason he has become such an essential face of the company, especially during this new era where WWE relies on stars who can represent the brand in and out of the ring. The exclusive comments from the former WWE star add even more charm to the story because it proves that there is no bad blood or tension. Instead, it has created a wholesome and hilarious memory that fans will no doubt look back on for years to come. The incident also highlights how modern WWE stars must navigate their public roles, where every interaction can be filmed and shared online within seconds. While that pressure can sometimes lead to criticism, in Drew's case, it turned into yet another reason for fans to love him. The viral moment is also a reminder of the camaraderie that exists within the wrestling world, where even after leaving WWE, many stars maintain relationships with current talent. The fact that Drew went out of his way to apologize even when it was unnecessary shows how much respect he has for those who came before him and the traditions they built. Some fans have even speculated whether this could lead to the former WWE star making a cameo appearance in the future, as the interaction has put them back in the spotlight and reminded people of their legacy. While there is no confirmation of that happening, the buzz around this incident has undeniably increased curiosity about possible reunions or collaborations for WWE. It is another example of how unpredictable and engaging real-life moments can become part of the ongoing narrative. The Scottish Warrior continues to be one of the most consistent and dependable names in professional wrestling, and this hilarious mix-up only further cemented his reputation as a down-to-earth fan favorite. The apology story, shared exclusively by the former WWE star, adds a wholesome layer to the incident, proving that McIntyre's appeal goes far beyond just his in-ring performances and showing why he is trusted to carry the company on such a large stage. As WWE builds toward its next wave of major events, Drew McIntyre's name will remain front and center, not only because of his championship ambitions, but also because of stories like this that highlight his humanity and humor. The laughter created by the mix-up and the warm response from the former WWE talent ensure that this will be remembered as one of the most heartwarming viral wrestling stories of the year. And comments fans are bracing.